In this video, the object is to explain a lesson. Lessons are probably one of the most important activities that you will do outside of class. A lesson reviews the chapter after you have read it. It provides you with narrated videos by me to help you understand. And pretty much it is what your quizzes are based on. So it's very, very important that you do your lessons. I'm going to click on the first lesson. Remember, we will be doing this lesson together in class so that you will understand how to do everything. And here we have the lesson. It does not open until the 16th, but I'm going to switch roles to the teacher role so that I can show you how a lesson works. So the first thing you see right here is a video. Listen to this video. Here are the directions, and it is based on the first 3 sections of your book. You click Next. Then you have questions. You go through all of the questions until you come to the next video. I'm not going to click through all the questions because that would be silly, because we're going to do it in class together. I am currently on the teacher edit view. I want you to see how the questions are. You go through the questions, you answer the questions. Let's give you an example of one of the questions. Here's a preview of a question, so the way it will look for you. And then you answer it. Then you click submit. Make sure you click submit. If you do not submit each question, you will not be able to move forward and it will not record your grade at the end. Here you see a second video. Each chapter is broken up into 2 to 3 videos, usually 2. Each one I try to keep below 6 minutes because it gets boring. And again, you will listen to your video and then you will continue with more questions. Here is the third video. This lesson is long because I want you to learn how to do every activity that a lesson may ask you to do. But you will always have a reflection, most normally based on Father Barron. So after you listen to Father Barron, you will see I take notes for you to help you understand because he can be difficult to understand. So make sure you look at the notes, perhaps copy them, save them, take notes on your own, and then you move on to the next page. Here again, it gives you directions and it tells you 7 to 9 sentences. Just about everything I ask you to write is 7 to 9 sentences. And yes, I do check, and I mean big girl high school sentences, compound complex sentences. And then it gives you directions, and then it asks you to write right here. I suggest that you write it on Word so that your spelling and your grammar is correct, and then paste it onto here. Then you click submit. Make sure you submit. Since I didn't submit an answer, it's going to take me right back to where I was. So you have to make sure you submit. Right here you will see the final video. In this video you are asked just to listen to it. And it says to be ready to discuss this in class. Click here. And then after we have our discussion, you will be asked to write a reflection. And then this reflection, again, is after our discussion, again, 7 to 9 sentences. You see, it always tells you 7 to 9 sentences. Again, tells you to do this in Word, and then you will upload it to turnitin.com. And we're going to learn how to do this in class together. After you have submitted your answer, after you have completed your lesson, you will receive acknowledgement of completion. If you do not receive an acknowledgement of completion, it means you have not completed your lesson. Now I know this looks very long, and I want you to remember this is not something that you are expected to complete in one day. This is something that should take you several days. I assign you a reading, we discuss it and do an activity in class, and then I expect you to work on the lesson. But the beauty of a lesson is you can do it at your own pace. No one is judging, no one knows. As long as you complete it by the due date, that's all that you are asked to do. So I hope this helps you to understand how to complete a lesson. Remember, we will be doing lesson 1 together in class. Thanks for listening.